I put on the glasses this morning because I thought it made me look smarter because we have Jerome Powell coming around, inflation and all that thing. So I wanted to make sure that you guys are getting the best of me. So let's go. Let's drink coffee. And let's get into the charts. Oh, Bitcoin. You faked us out, didn't ya? Okay, going into the Bitcoin chart. What's going on, everybody? Alex Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter gang. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the channel. We got a new sponsor. We'll talk about that later. It doesn't really matter. Right now, we don't want to be the NASCAR guy, right? We don't want to have 100. Nick Musgrave, shout out to you, man. He's like, we don't want to be like that channel, that has like a link here, a link here, a link here, a link here. Join here, be here, because I can't make money off of trading. No, we make money off of trading. We just want to bring you guys the best of the best. So thank you guys so much for being here. Let's look at the Bitcoin chart. We got the big fake out. Okay, so we can see we got this nice little channel coming up here as well, but we did get that big fake out. What do I mean about the big fake out? Well, we know about the big fake out, this beautiful triangle that everybody's talking about that we're back inside of. Okay, so all-time highs not happening yet. Okay, not happening yet. I do believe it will come, but not just yet. So waiting and anticipating what's going on today. How can we prepare as a community to make some money? Well, guys, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, we got some inflation rate coming in. Okay, inflation, core inflation, and then later on today we got the FOMC minutes. These move markets, guys. I'm not gonna suggest trading them. I'm gonna suggest being patient, and that's just to protect you guys as traders. Okay, you can see that we are coming down to a CME gap down below us, and we didn't fill this one down here, right? So you could expect a possible drop in continuation, right? You could expect that. That's definitely on the tables. However, let's be patient. Let's see. This is a typical bear flag that we are seeing, okay? What are we seeing? We see this drop down, this consolidation upwards, and this bear flag that typically drops us down because the flag's coming down, right? So you would expect something like that into our golden pocket area, and we'll talk about that as well. We'll go through market Cipher. We'll go through what we're thinking is going to happen today and how we can make money off of that. We have our key levels. Make sure you guys are marking out these key levels of confluences within our charts so that we can trade together, and not only that, we can look for a reaction on price and make some money, okay? So let's go into the top-down analysis, looking at Bitcoin here. We were looking at this continuation red dot confirming, okay, and not so much as of yet, but VWAP is posturing to the downside. Now, the 2-day looked pretty ugly, so we weren't covering the 2-day. The 3-day, however, still has that little bit of hopium within it where we are super thick with the money flow. We are at the zero line. We could be posturing to the upside, okay? So there's still opportunity here in the charts. Hopefully, we can see a little bit of a pushback here and not just a rollover and fall down. Okay, so keeping our eyes peeled on that 3-day to make sure that we are building confluence within our chart. But you can see, as we see here, we have a major uptrend. We are looking for the breakout of this triangle and then that continuation up to about 90,000. Okay, that's the target, is 90,000. We are also in that parabolic rise that everybody else is talking about. Where you can see we are trending upwards. Okay, so for me right now, it's about being patient. It's about letting price coming to you for the day. So you can see consolidation within this range. This is a nice little range, right? We can pull our beautiful little fixed range volume profile. You can see that we are above the point of control. We came up and touched the value area high, got rejected. Now we are coming back down to the point of control. We can typically see that. And then we can see that most of the liquidity, in my opinion, is lying down here. Okay, people getting long right here, hoping for this breakout. Okay, so sweep of the lows, continuation up, quite a possibility, in my opinion. Okay, so don't get too worried about coming down here. Okay, that's definitely not going to be, you can see how we got all excited and we get all worried down here. Okay, so either way, price is going to move. We'll be prepared as a community. Now, we do know 420, baby, Bitcoin halving is coming up. So big target coming into the halving. And typically, there is a little bit of a pump leading to a dump and then onwards and upwards for the rest of the time. So let's see if that is coming to fruition this year, and we'll have to wait and find out. Okay, so going into the 12-hour, we're going to be looking at this. Now, we can see that the stochastic has switched to red. Okay, so this is negative posturing to the downside with a red stochastic. However, we're getting a VWAP that's pretty overcooked. Okay, it's coming down quite aggressively. We can look for that reversal within the next couple hours slash day or two. Okay, so you can see here we have had that three black crows straight down, right? That's always a bearish kind of signal, suggesting that we do have more downside. However, we are getting a doji candle right now and suggesting that we could have an indecision moment where posturing as VWAP could work its way back up, and we could see some sort of dip and then continuation upwards. Okay, so that's what the 12-hour is saying to me. Now, going into the 4-hour, the nitty-gritty, what are we looking for here? So we got our overall golden pocket. Okay, that's the key level that we do have marked out down there, and you can see that coming in right down here, right at 67,560. So we are definitely looking for a reaction of price down at the golden pocket. That is going to be a key level if we do drop lower. So that's something I will be keeping my eye on. Also, I'm looking for a swing failure pattern down below here. Okay, we do have quite a lot of support and resistance down here. We could come down a little bit lower down to this area. This is kind of like a no man's zone within this range and within the volume profile. So you can see that we like to pull shelves as a community and look at where the shelf is. So there's a little shelf here that we could come down and touch before heading upwards. And then we have that big daddy volume node here that is definitely going to act as a big level of support. Okay, so that's our big level of support coming in right around 67,900. Let's call it 68,000. Okay, 68,000 is going to be that big level of support that hopefully we can see hold so that we can see more upwards price movement. Okay, our 4-hour here, very hyper extended here, and we can see we're getting some sort of continuation anchor trigger, hidden continuation anchor trigger, because money flow is still green on the 4-hour. So that to me is a nice sign, right? We can see that ever since we came over here, we had a lot of choppiness, but money flow is still coming in. Okay, so it doesn't mean that, it's just sell, sell, sell. We want to see what happens with the data today, and with that data, we're going to make some good decisions, right? Then we're going to go into that 2 o'clock meeting where the guy can say we're hiking again, or whatever he wants to say, monetary policy, something, and then all of a sudden we're dumping, right? So cautious today, cautious to the wind. But you can see, look at the exhaustion wicks I can see right here. This is telling me that there are people coming in not allowing price to come down. Okay, so that's pretty important. And you can see you're in an upwards trend line. However, if we do come down and break it, retest and fall, that could be quite aggressive because we are in a upwards channel, which is a bear flag. Okay, so very cautious today. But you can see green dot, red dot, trying to push over. So we're looking for that swing failure pattern, okay, coming down to key levels of support, where we can hopefully grab along together. Okay, let's make sure that we're using good risk management today because price can move quick. Okay, so you want to be sure to be using a good stop loss, a strong stop loss, and lick your wounds if you do take a loss today, and then readjust and hopefully get on the right side of the trade. Okay, so look at this. We can see that continuation here. Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, right? Pushing out and hopefully getting us onwards and upwards. We do have a sell wall here above us around 70,000. Okay, and then our buy levels are as follows. So we have our buy level swing failure pattern here right around 68,200, and then our golden pocket that we are definitely keeping our eyes on, and that support that we have here right around 68K as well. So I would actually adjust this for a swing failure pattern, just knowing that it's great and all to come and grab this liquidity. However, we want to have confluences. So we're going to look at that 68,000 / golden pocket around 67,500 as a key target for a long. Okay, then resistance is above us. We want to see that pushed up into and flip to support for continuation here. Okay, keep your eye on the prize. Now I can see a little bit of a downtrend here. Let's see what we got coming in. So we can also look for a break of this downtrend and continuation to the upside, as well as we creep more horizontally and closer to this downtrend too. So keep your eyes on the prize, as we said, and let's go over and see what's going on in the market with the volatility index here. Toncoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, BitTensor, Pendle. Okay, we got some movers today. However, I would just stress that don't be like Solana. Why not? Because Solana devs target to fix their bugs April 15th. You should come with us. Nah, man, I'm still a bit congested, says Solana. Oh, man. So Solana's getting beaten up pretty bad. We're looking for a bounce on AVAX. Okay, looking for that bounce continuation on AVAX. We're also looking at Ethereum for that bounce as well, coming back to that key level. We're looking for that long swing long, okay, to the upside. Today, I would be keeping my eyes peeled on the dollar index. Let's see which way it can go. Big head and shoulders pattern on the dollar index, which suggests downwards action, okay? You can see we are making lower lows, so that continuation of a downtrend would be nice, which would be inverse correlation to Bitcoin pushing price up. So if the dollar dumps, we can look very carefully at this today and watch the reaction with inflation. If it starts to rip, we're going to look for downside. If it starts to dump, we're going to look for upside, okay? Just don't go off the first move, okay? Initially, it's going to try and fake you out, so be very, very cautious. Hopefully, Bitcoin gets a little pushback today. Overall, looking like it's holding the line right now, so let's see if we can get that push and continuation to the upside. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We do have a new partner, BLOFIN. Sign up and deposit bonuses, all that good stuff. Go and check it out. Support the channel. This is a free Discord. We got all free TA. We got free everything here. Brewberry's going to put on a show pretty soon with some smart money concepts. We got Kyle giving signals, me giving signals, Cipher, Lunar Beaches, all of us, okay? We're all trying to deliver you guys as much quality as possible. Things like this just support the channel and help us bring you guys the best. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys later. Remember, no live stream later because I'm going golfing. Much love.